Guys, the world around us is full of angles, so it's very important for us to understand how angles work and the types of angles according to their size. When we want to classify angles, we have special names for them in mathematics, and according to their size, we know the name that they have. Let's look closely at the angles and classify them according to their size and know the names that they are each called by. If we look at the angle that we have now, it's called the acute angle. The acute angle is an angle that has degrees between 0 and 90 degrees. Smaller than 90 and above 0 degrees. It's a small angle we call the acute angle, where the arms open up to a certain degree, not more than 90 degrees. Now, after that, we have an angle that is called the right angle, which is a 90-degree angle. This right angle, if you look around your room, your house, your classroom, a lot of the places that you go past, you'll notice there are right angles everywhere. On the door, tiles, windows, your ceiling, your walls, right angles everywhere. And without it, a lot of the shapes that we have won't exist. So it's very important to realize that right angles are a very important angle for us to understand, and these angles are exactly 90 degrees. Then we have the obtuse angle, which is larger than a right angle, however smaller than what we call a straight angle. An obtuse angle is made up of degrees more than 90 but less than 180. So it can be 91 degrees, 92, 100, 110, 120, all the way to 179, just less than 180 degrees. Then we have what we call the straight angle. The straight angle, as the name suggests, it is actually a straight line, and it is 180 degrees exactly. Then we have the reflex. Now the reflex is a large angle. It actually is larger than 180 degrees, but smaller than 360 degrees. And then we have the revolution, which is a full turn, 360 degrees. Now let's look at it and understand how it actually works. When we look at the acute angle, we notice that the arms meet at the vertex. This is the vertex here, one arm there, one arm here, and the angle is not a large one. It is basically between 0 and 90 degrees. While then we have the right angle. The right angle is exactly 90 degrees with a square, and we know that square represents 90 degrees. So whenever you see a shape in mathematics that has this symbol of a square, you know straight away this is a right angle. It is exactly 90 degrees. Then we have the obtuse. Now the obtuse, as you can see, normally the 90 degrees will be there, but the obtuse is larger than 90 degrees, but it is smaller than 180 degrees, which is the straight line there. So an obtuse angle will be between 90 and 180. Then we have the straight line, very easy. It is 180 degrees, it is half a full turn. Half a full turn, 180 degrees. Then we have the reflex. The reflex is larger than 180 degrees. This will be 180, but it turns more and it continues on, larger than 180. It can go up as close as nearly a full turn, which is what we call a revolution, which is this angle here. A revolution is a full turn, a full 360 degrees. This is the revolution angle. So as you can see, we classify them, and once we understand their size, it'll be easy for us to identify the angle type by looking at its picture or looking at its shape and realizing that yes, this is an acute, obtuse, or any of the other angles.